I am not in the habit of seeing the household words regularly, but a friend, who lately sent me some of the back numbers, recommended me to read all the papers relating to the detective and protective police, which I accordingly did, not as the generality of readers have done, as they appeared week by week, or with pauses between, but consecutively, as a popular history of the Metropolitan Police, and, as I suppose it may also be considered, a history of the police force in every large town in England. When I had ended these papers, I did not feel disposed to read any others at that time, but preferred falling into a train of reverie and recollection. First of all, I remembered, with a smile, the unexpected manner in which a relation of mine was discovered by an acquaintance who had mislaid or forgotten Mr. B.'s address. Now, my dear cousin, Mr. B., charming as he is in many points, has the little peculiarity of liking to change his lodgings once every 3 months on average, which occasions some bewilderment to his country friends, who have no sooner learnt the 19 Bellevue Road, Hampstead, than they have to take pains to forget that address, and to remember the 27.5 Upper Brown Street, Camberwell, and so on, till I would rather learn a page of Walker's Pronouncing Dictionary than try to remember the variety of directions which I have had to put on my letters to Mr. B. during the last 3 years. Last summer, it pleased him to remove to a beautiful village not 10 miles out of London, where there is a railway station. Thither his friend sought him. I do not now speak of the following scent there had been through 3 or 4 different lodgings where Mr. B. had been residing, before his country friend ascertained that he was now lodging at R. He spent the morning in making inquiries as to Mr. B.'s whereabouts in the village, but many gentlemen were lodging there for the summer, and neither butcher nor baker could inform him where Mr. B. was staying. His letters were unknown at the post office, which was accounted for by the circumstance of their always being directed to his office in town. At last, the country friend sauntered back to the railway office, and while he waited for the train he made inquiry, as a last resource, of the bookkeeper at the station. "No, sir, I cannot tell you where Mr. B. lodges. So many gentlemen go by the trains, but I have no doubt but that the person standing by that pillar can inform you." The individual to whom he directed the inquirer's attention had the appearance of a tradesman, respectable enough, yet with no pretensions to gentility, and had, apparently, no more urgent employment than lazily watching the passengers who came dropping into the station. However, when he was spoken to, he answered civilly and promptly. "Mr. B., tall gentleman, with light hair? Yes, sir. I know Mr. B. He lodges at number 8 Morton Villas. Has done these 3 weeks or more, but you'll not find him there, sir, now. He went to town by the 11 o'clock train, and does not usually return until the 4:30 train." The country friend had no more time to lose in returning to the village to ascertain the truth of this statement. He thanked his informant, and said he would call on Mr. B. at his office in town, but before he left our station, he asked the bookkeeper who the person was to whom he had referred him for information as to his friend's place of residence. "One of the detective police, sir," was the answer. I need hardly say that Mr. B., not without a little surprise, confirmed the accuracy of the policeman's report in every particular. When I heard this anecdote of my cousin and his friend, I thought that there could be no more romances written on the same kind of plot as Caleb Williams, the principal interest of which, to the superficial reader, consists in the alternation of hope and fear, that the hero may, or may not, escape his pursuer. It is long since I have read the story, and I forget the name of the offended and injured gentleman, whose privacy Caleb has invaded, but I know that his pursuit of Caleb, his detection of the various hiding places of the latter, his following up of slight clues, all, in fact, depended upon his own energy, sagacity, and perseverance.